A live look at the well-known Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep him with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Murray on 3rd down. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense, but we got a long ways to go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And that's good for a gain of 5. Luda Baker bringing that one to an end.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Okay, ready?
2 set of downs for him at the 38.
For our Colts. Come on, steady.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to win it, right?
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Benson. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Ashton Doolin now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So they're left facing third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the counter, it's Taylor. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Taylor again. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
From the 16. This one's caught. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him,
it's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
On first and 10, it's Murray. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They have themselves another first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Caught out left. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. From the 33 on second down. Escapes the pocket. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Arizona. They're going play action. It's Murray. Harrison secures this left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Now motion him out of the backfield. First down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Colts take over at 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start to fight back with their first points in this game.
There's a good chance. He wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14,
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
From the 39. There's a screen to Benson. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Benson on 1st and 10. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Cardinals looking to add to their advantage. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
Benson. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Green.
There's another for it. And the run will not work. He is soft to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to turn backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Check the eagle. Check the eagle. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
On the set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. My man. 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready up.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Hawk 7. Ready.
Richardson now. He's trying another one deep. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. Greg Dortch back to return for the Cardinals. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He fields this at the 18. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Back to throw, Murray. He's got Harrison. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Omaha.
Trying again following the sack. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll throw it. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Kaiser White has it. And the Colts are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Starting the third with Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Go. Extra Cardinal. Extra Cardinal.
Second and 15. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Richardson on third. That pass cut by Gould. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Richardson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hold the ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's down the inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Richardson to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Going again, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throw on third down. Looking slant route complete. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
19 tight. Let's go.
Once more now, it's Richardson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Quick to the left, it's caught. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Murray on third down. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He lofts it deep left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third and long for him here. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. They get 35 out of that one. And that's a Cardinals first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
It's Benson on the give. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Hey.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. It's cut at the 4. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Coach. Omaha.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Follow.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Omaha.
Another try following the sack. Here's a screen to Benson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He brings it in. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. When the best of them, they can look oh so easy.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Richardson back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready.
Here he is on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Okay,
down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
19, let's go. Ready, ready.
Desperation time here. Caught quickly on the slant. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Chased out to his right. Finds Benson on the check down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
From the 48. escapes out to the left. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Sit. 2-2. I know sauce. Come on.
Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. It's another into the hands of Harrison. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals push the lead to 20. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Doolin. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Richardson. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Nice. Here we go. Here we go. Crack all 80.
They'll throw again. Richardson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And oh, he got it! Interception!
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Now toss it here to Benson. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They'll run it here, it's James Conner. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Man in motion here. Off the play action, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
9 yards. And it's 3 and out.
So on fourth down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, great.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Seven Pirates. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL...
Oh, Richardson fumbled it. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football.
A big loss on that play brings up fourth down.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece.
First and 10.
He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not